So it is 4:30 in the morning, and I'm just rolling into Zone to head in for work for the day. And I thought I'd share with you what I was thinking about on the way in, because I'm thinking that this could be helpful for you. And I do this a lot. So on my way in here, I'll often listen to podcasts and things like that, kind of get my mindset ready for the day. I'm very much a morning person, so I work better when I have a few minutes to get up and go, but and have some time to pour into myself before I come pour into everybody else. But some mornings I come so early I can't do that. So what I do in the car is I'll listen to something in the car, that kind of thing. But this has been my practice lately, to say, okay, what is enough today? And decide for myself. Not letting anyone else decide, not letting my kids decide, not letting the members at my gym decide, not letting, requests from all different sides decide whether I am enough. I'm deciding at the very beginning of my day, what is my enough? And that's like for me personally. And then it's also for like my tasks for the day. Yesterday was one of those days where I kind of sat there and worked on the computer all day. And I got to the end and I was like, I didn't finish anything. Have I done anything of worth today? And I finally had to sit down and make a list and go back and say, okay, I started like hours ago. This is what I've gotten done. This is what I've gotten done. This is what I've gotten done. And I've had to do that so many times with so many things. The other day I was listening to a podcast and I started to feel like listening to that. I'm like, wow, I was listening to it to help me like grow my business and things like that. And I thought, I'm so far behind and I want to do this and I want to do that. And I want to do it all in a day, right? And I didn't have one of the things, I didn't have this and I didn't have that. And I'm like, you know what? I'm actually going to sit down and make a list of the things I have. And it was interesting because the person I was listening to is telling me how when they started their business, that they had like 250 person email list. Well, I've got over 2,000 people on my email list. Like I have something, right? We're just so quick to go to, we're not enough. We don't have enough. And we don't give ourselves that. So that's been my practice on my way into work. First thing, very early in the day, to right now define what is enough for me today. What is the thing I want to accomplish? And I'll be honest with you, some days those are tasks on my computer. Some days those are making sure that I get in the workout that I know I'm kind of not feeling that day, and I'm going to call that enough. Some days it's making sure I get home and get work done with Brady, because I homeschool my 15-year-old. And I'm going to do that and I'm going to do that with him and be present and finish that task and be with him and not hold myself to that and 5 other things. So that's my enough. So I just ask you, what is your enough for today? Do you ever take the time beginning of the day to just decide before everyone else gets to decide what you believe is your enough for the day? Because I think we really have to focus on doing that. And then we are not so much like pinballs throughout the day. I might bounce off a few things, but I'm still bouncing off and headed to my one thing. So let me know what's your enough today? Write it below. I'd love to hear from you.